Hi guys. So, how are you, my YouTube lovers? How are you, my Facebook lovers as well? So, I'm on live on Facebook and YouTube because I want everyone to benefit from this discussion or this chat, or we want to share, want to talk about. But before then, I need to share this live, okay? I really need to share this live for people to join. I need people to join me on this live. So guys, if you're here, can you share to other people to join as well? Thank you so much. So I need to share this to people. I would have done that before I started this live video, but I guess it's not too late yet. So 1 minute guys. I'm so sorry. So let me get my other phone to help me share this live, okay? Hi guys, so sorry for that short break. I'm back, okay? So I just want to quickly share this video to people to join. Yeah, we are live. If you're joining, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Let's go, guys. Welcome, guys. So today we're going to talk about what we call premature ejaculation. It's actually called quick ejaculation as well, okay? So my YouTube lovers, it's been long, I know, but I'm so sorry, I'm back. So if you're coming in, you're welcome. My name is Dimma Evelyn, your celebrity nurse and entrepreneur as well. Okay. So if you're joining, welcome. Feel free to like, share, follow, be happy. Okay. So today, let's carry on. Okay, or let's wait for a few people to join in before we start, Before we carry on, let's wait for a few people to join in, actually. Yeah. So how are we doing? While we do that, how are we doing? We okay? We are doing okay? Yeah. So if you are here, say hi, please. If you're in here, just say hi to the camera. Just say hi. Wave your hand for me. So, okay, let's carry on. People will join in and they're going to, say hello to them. So, today we're going to talk about quick ejaculation. What is actually premature ejaculation? It's is a process whereby is an art of having what we call quick ejaculation, in the sense that semen leaves your body within a short period of time, before the time it should do so. You understand? If this is actually for men, not for women, because women don't produce semen. So if semen leaves your body sooner than wanted, let's put it this way: if semen leaves your body sooner than wanted, just know that is what we call premature ejaculation. Art of, in during the act of coitus, and semen, which is the fluid that men secrete during sexual intercourse, leaves your body during the act of sexual intercourse before the time you wanted it to. That's what we call premature. Like something came out before the time you wanted. So that is what we call premature ejaculation. Okay. So we are going to be talking about the causes of this premature ejaculation. What causes premature ejaculation? What actually causes premature ejaculation? The solution. How can we solve this problem? One thing is having the problem. Another thing is, how do we solve the problem? Okay, so what are the causes of this premature ejaculation? Remember, what controls libido is testosterone produced by men. Okay, so when your testosterone is low, your libido is low. When it's high, your libido is high. But there are things that control. All these things are controlled by hormones. Okay, hormones that goes on in the brain. So when your neurotransmitters or your hormones are low, things will go wrong. So what are the causes of this premature ejaculation? And let me tell you, this premature ejaculation is a huge problem. You understand? Problem is that most people don't even talk about it. People don't talk about it because they don't want to be stigmatized, or they don't want to be I won't say bullied. They don't want to be shamed for talking about it, because they see that people that, men that have this kind of problem are weak men, so people feel ashamed to talk about this, but they pass through it. Research had it that 1 in 3 men has this. 1 in 3 men has premature ejaculation. Yes, but no one wants to talk about it because they see it as, oh, why? Oh, you do have this. Wow, you're not a man then. No. If there are problems, what you should do is seek for solution. We shouldn't verify people that comes out with this kind of problem. So when people comes up with this kind of problem, we should be able to do what? Say, oh, these are the things I think you can do, to solve this problem. You understand? So what are actually the causes of this premature ejaculation? So when it comes to this, it can be caused by, can be psychological, origin, or biological. From psychological, you already know where it's going to. Biological is something in your body that affected this. Psychological is coming from outside to you. You know what I mean? So for biological, let's start with biological before we now go to psychological, because biological is something that most times we don't have control over. It happens. We don't actually have control over. Unlike psychological, we have control over it. Okay. So for biological now, it could be erectile dysfunction. Yeah. So if someone has erectile dysfunction, I wonder how this person is going to perform. The performance will be very poor. You understand? The performance will be very, very poor if you have erectile dysfunction. Sometimes you cannot even sustain erection. Sometimes when you sustain it, it will be like 3 seconds, you're done. So any act of sexual intercourse that happens between 30 seconds to 2 minutes, that is premature. Nobody is telling you to die on top of a woman, but at least it should be more than 3 minutes, let's say. Yeah, because for a woman to even climax, it takes time. No woman climaxes within 2 minutes, unless if that woman is under fire. So you need to be at least give that woman 3 minutes of your time, 5 minutes of the time before releasing yours. Allow the woman the time to also reach orgasm. You understand? So no woman climaxes within 3 seconds, 3 minutes. So if you ejaculate within 3 minutes or 2 minutes, that means you are only satisfying yourself, and I don't think you will feel fine. You understand? So anything that happens within 30 seconds to 3 minutes is classified as being premature. Unless if the woman is satisfied, but is classified generally as premature, being premature, okay? So now let's go to the biological, sorry. So let's go to biological causes of this premature ejaculation. Like the first one I say is what? Erectile dysfunction. When there is problem with sustaining erection, of course there will be problem with ejaculation being too quick. Okay? That's one thing about erectile dysfunction. Another one is regular level of biochemical, like hormones. The hormones that controls erection, if it's imbalance, of course, there will be problem with ejaculation. So these are biological. When I say biological, things that you don't have control over. You can't even say, oh, I'm going to position my mind so that I won't be able to do this. No, you can't even do that because you are not the one controlling this. Another one is problem with prostate, swelling of the prostate, gland. Okay, so these are the things that can affect your ejaculation or even sustaining an erection. Okay, so like I said, erectile dysfunction, irregular hormones, and prostate problems. We're going to talk about prostate problem on another note, on another day, because that is a huge problem. There has been a controversy concerning having sexual intercourse and prostate enlargement. So we're going to talk about that. Of course, prostate enlargement can affect the way you perform during sexual intercourse. Yeah, it can. So, but these are biological factors that you don't have control over. We're still going to go to psychological aspects of the causes, causes of this premature ejaculation. But for now, we are treating biological. You don't have control over it. But there are still solutions to them. All you need to do is find the exact cause of yours. Because the problem people have is that they don't always, find the cause. They keep searching for solution, drinking so many things, but that is not the solution. You need to find the exact cause because the causes of this are wide. It can be caused, it's not caused by one particular thing. So you need to seek for solution. Okay? Sometimes this another biological factor can be inherited. Yeah. Inherited trait. Let's say your dad has it. You can grow up having it, but it's kind of low percent. You can't just say because your dad has it, oh, you must. You must. It's when you have rule order course that will be like, oh, I think this is inherited. You now begin to take history and say, let's check history. Let's check our family history and stuff like that. Okay, but apart from that, it's quite the percentage. Is quite low for you to be inherited. You can only say it's inherited where you have ruled out other causes and you find out that, oh, my grandfather actually had this. Something like that. My father actually had this problem, but you can't just go straight and say it's inherited without ruling out other, aspect, causes. So, and this premature ejaculation, we have two types. Yeah, we have lifelong and acquired. When I mean lifelong is you start having this premature ejaculation from the first day, from your first sexual encounter. Your first sexual encounter, you had this. You understand? Your first sexual encounter, you had this premature ejaculation. Let me check. So, your first sexual encounter, you have this premature ejaculation. That's when we can say, oh, this is lifelong. Come in, guys. I want to share this to Facebook as well. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's resume on Facebook. But for acquired, this is something that you've not had before. You've been enjoying, having normal erection and ejaculation. And all of a sudden, you'll notice that, oh, last month I started, coming, within few seconds, few minutes. That is acquired. It just started. It wasn't there before. It just started recently. Okay? That is acquired. I'm actually waiting for my Facebook to load because it's still trying to connect back. I think network issues or something. Let's see if Facebook will connect back. Oh, Facebook. Facebook is messing up now. Okay. 1 minute, guys, I'm coming. Facebook is actually messing up now. I think I need to check my Wi-Fi because it's just standing at a place. Oh, I think Facebook. Facebook just shut down. I need to restart again. I need to restart my Facebook again because it just shut down now. I don't know what went wrong, but I need to start again. Sorry, guys. I think it's network. I don't know, but something went wrong. Let's see. My YouTube is perfectly well. Facebook is messing with me. I think it gets better with time. Let's see. Let me go live again. Let's see. Hi Facebook. We are cut off. I don't know what happened, but we just went off like that. I don't know. But my YouTube is still popping. I don't know what's happening. So guys, we are still on premature ejaculation. Don't mind my Facebook. My Facebook just went off. I started a live video, Facebook and YouTube, and everything was fine, but Facebook just went off like that. I don't know why, but we are back on Facebook again. Thank you guys for being here. And our discussion still remain on premature ejaculation. We want to talk about premature ejaculation, the causes, and possible solutions. Okay. So if you're here, please can you share this live video to people for people to join, because we need more people, to to talk about this issue. It's a global issue that no one wants to talk about. But we need to talk about it. And we must talk about it. So I want to share on my Facebook for people to join in, because many people don't know that I'm live on I'm live now. So I'm going to share this live to Facebook for them to join, and also on WhatsApp, okay? So welcome guys, welcome guys. This will be a short live. I intend to stop at 6 o'clock if that is possible. 7 o'clock West African time. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. So if you're joining me, can you quickly share this live video, please, guys? Let people know we are live now. Because the previous one was just cut off like that. I don't know what happened. Good. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I really need to get this right now. If I don't get it right, people will be shut off. People will know that I'm live. So if you are joining, welcome. If you are joining, welcome. We started again because of Facebook. I don't know. We started again. So join in, guys. Join in. Let's take it up. Let's take it up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. If you are joining, welcome. We are talking about today. We are talking about premature ejaculation. Is a global issue that no one wants to talk about. People are suffering. They say one in 3 men suffers this. 1 in 3 men suffers what we call quick ejaculation. They know it as quick ejaculation, but medically, it's called according to medical terms, it's called premature ejaculation. Okay, so many people are suffering this, but no one wants to talk about it. Absolutely, no one wants to talk about it. So we are going to talk about it in details today. So grab your cup popcorn and bottle of Shield Coke. Let's roll. Let's rock and roll. Okay, let's go there. So let me share on WhatsApp as well, because the last one I shared was cut off. I hope this one doesn't get cut off again. I hope so. Please share for people to join in. People don't know that I'm live. Please, can you share for people to join in? Thank you, guys. Thank you as you join in. Thank you so much. Let's see. If you are seeing this, please can you share this video for me? Let's go back to Facebook. Let's hope Facebook doesn't this good. So welcome everyone. So my name is Dimma Evelyn, your favorite celebrity nurse and nurse entrepreneur as well. So today we are going to be talking about sensitive problem that people don't actually talk about. It's a global issue. What do we call that? Premature ejaculation in men. Of course, women don't ejaculate, it's men actually. So we're going to talking about men. So if you know any man in your life, I need you to go and drag him here. It doesn't mean that if we're here, it doesn't mean that you have this problem, but you can actually learn 1 or 2, to prevent as well. To prevent it from happening. It can happen to anybody because we have lifelong one, and acquired. So you can say, oh, I don't have it, I don't have it. But there are things you're doing that can predispose you to having what we call quick ejaculation. So let's rock and roll. If you're here, can you tap on the screen for me? Tap love and like. Share this screen. Share this live video. Let's get people on here. This is going to be an interactive session where people can join in and talk about the problems and not talk about the problems actually, because no one wants to talk about the problems here. Ask question. Ask question actually. If you want to talk to me, you can send me a DM, okay? So what is quick ejaculation? What is premature ejaculation that we'll be hearing about? What is it? This is when semen leaves your body before you wanted it to, before the time you intended to have it out. What is semen? It's fluid produced by men during what? Sexual intercourse. We all know that. I'm trying to break it down to a level, to layman's level, okay? So that I will not be speaking too much grammar. Okay? So, when semen leaves your body before the intended time, man, that is what we call quick ejaculation. And 1 in 3 men suffers this. Yeah. 1 in 3 men suffers from what we call quick ejaculation. But no one wants to talk about it. No, everybody's fine. But we suffer inside and we come to social media and we are fine. Yeah, of course. So, how many minutes is classified as being quick in sexual intercourse? Anything that lasts between 30 seconds to 3 minutes is considered being quick. Because you cannot satisfy a woman within 3 minutes. Is it possible? No, answer me. Is it possible? Is it possible to satisfy a woman within 3 minutes? I don't know whether it's possible, but I don't think it's possible. Before a woman can climax, at least you have to walk up to 5 minutes. You have to work for it. Can't just get a rose, mount on her, and come down within 3 seconds. No. Even if she's mourning and screaming, oh, she's calling your name. I've not seen any woman that actually gets satisfied within 3 minutes, unless the person is tired or just want you to do your stuff and go down. So anything that happens between 30 seconds to 3 minutes is considered as being quick, and you need to get help. The woman might not tell you, oh, I don't like this. You always come fast, or you're not satisfying me. They might not say that to you. But the moment they test another man that give them the way it should be, guy, you've lost that woman. Yeah. They will tell you. Most women will not tell you that, oh, you're not good in bed. Most women, they don't communicate men's inability in bed. They don't say that. They don't even tell men. But the moment they test another cucumber that gives them what they want, oh, I think you've lost that woman partially anyway. Not in full, but partially you've lost her. I don't know, but not all women, but let's say 50%. Let's divide it into 50-50. You've lost 50%. That's why we say seek solution when you think there's a problem. And women, you also need to open up to men, tell them what you think is wrong. Don't just assume that they know. They don't, unless you tell them. It's your duty to tell your man that, oh, I'm not satisfied. I wasn't satisfied last time. Or you came too quickly. It's your duty, because they can't smell it. You can't smell it. You need to communicate that, oh, I wasn't satisfied. So when it comes to quick ejaculation, anything that happens within 3 seconds to 3 minutes, I call it 3-3, the 2 3s. 3 seconds to 3 minutes is considered to be quick and should be reviewed, reassessed, and be worked on. So we have 2 types of this premature ejaculation. We have lifelong one, and we have acquired. What is lifelong one? Is the one that started from the first time you had sexual encounter. That first time you had sexual encounter, it started that day. You understand? It's not something that just started out of a blue. It started from the first day you had sexual encounter with anybody. But for acquired is that you have been having sexual encounter and you have been fine. Let's say you have been ejaculating within 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and all of a sudden you notice that you've been coming, within 3 seconds, within 3 minutes, within 2 minutes. That's acquired, because that's not you. Something happened. Something has happened. Something changed. You've gotten something. You've gotten yourself into something that you don't usually do. You've so that's what we call acquired premature ejaculation. Okay? So what are the causes of this premature? Because it doesn't just happen. There are causes. There are things that that brought about this premature ejaculation. Okay, so when it comes to the causes, it can be acquired, it can be psychological, it can be biological. One thing I like about psychological is that we kind of have control over it. But for biological, it's something that comes with your body. It comes with it from inside. But for psychological, it's something that comes. I call psychological psych. It comes from outside, but biological in. Okay. So let's start with biological. What are the biological causes of this premature ejaculation? One is imbalanced hormone. Our body is being controlled by hormones. Do you know the hormones that control libido? Sexual urge in men, testosterone. When testosterone is low in your body, man, you have low libido. Okay? But when it's high, you have high libido. So our body activity are being controlled by hormones. Okay? So you have to know this. So whenever these hormones there is imbalance in this hormone, of course there will be a problem. There will be a problem. So what you need to do is you need to go for medical examination. But we're coming to that. Okay? Apart from hormonal imbalance, when there is problem with your prostate, prostate gland, that secrete fluids that help with semen. Okay? That secrete fluids. When there's a problem with it, of course, it's going to affect your ejaculation, your erection. It's going to affect it. Another thing is when you have what we call erectile dysfunction, you have problem with achieving and sustaining an erection. You see a woman you want to do, but it's not coming on. Your cucumber is not responding. It's not responding. You kiss, you touch, they touch you everywhere. Nothing is. It is still flat. You have an erectile dysfunction, and when you have that problem, how are you going to ejaculate within 5? You're going to, even if it manage to come up, within 3 seconds it's off. You've ejaculated because of this erectile dysfunction. Another one is inherited trait. Like once you, let's say you've ruled out that you don't have erectile dysfunction, your erection is working very well. There's no hormonal. You have gone for tests. There's no hormonal imbalance. You have gone for prostate examination. There's no swelling. There's no problem. Then you have to do what we call physical history taking. You have to check your family lineage. Has anybody had this kind of problem before? Your father, your grandfather, from your mother's side, from your father's side, you need to check, because some of these things runs in the family. You need to check because there must be a cause. It don't just happen. You need to check what could be the cause. So you have to rule out family trait as well. Did I inherit this from someone? You have to start asking questions. I don't know how you're going to come up with the answers, but you need to ask questions. I don't know how you're going to come up with answers, how you're going to ask that question, but you need to ask questions because this is problem that you need solution to. So you have to go out of your way to get your answers, okay? So these are the biological causes of this premature ejaculation. Then let's go to psychological. When I say psychological, it means something that has to do with your mind. And when there is imbalance, your hormone is affected. Everything is affected. So don't just say, oh, I'm always a happy person. Are you sure? It's not about being happy. There are only other things that contribute to psychological, psychological problem. So what are the psychological factors? What are the psychological causes of this premature ejaculation? That's what we are going to be looking into now. Anxiety. Anxiety. I don't know. Maybe you've seen a woman, you like her, of course. But the first time you're about to do this with her, you are so anxious. Am I sure I'm going to do well? Am I sure I'm going to perform well? Am I sure? Am I sure? Am I sure? Am I sure I'm going to impress her in bed? It could make you, it could change everything. It could make you, come so quickly. Anxiety is a major factor when it comes to psychological cause of this premature ejaculation. Yeah. Another one is experience, poor experience. You know, you just turned 18. You have been given the liberty to, attend parties. You can now sleep out. Nobody is asking you, where are you? When are you coming back? And you went to club, met a girl, one or two goes down, and fiam, you're down with her. You've not even done that before. Of course, that's going to be a problem. You're going to kind of stagger within your first time. And if you don't manage that your first time very well, it might affect you for the rest of your life. You understand? Especially if you go down with an experienced person. Let's say the person you're going down with, the girl is already experienced, and you as an inexperienced guy. She'll be like, what the hell? So soon? That is going to affect you psychologically. That's going to be like, oh, didn't I do well? Because you don't even know the problem. You don't even know whether I did well or not because you've not done that before. The girl will be like, oh, girl, oh, go, get out. Because what is this? Why did you just waste my time? So experience as well. If you're not experienced, you might stagger within your first, second time, or even third time. And if you don't handle those first experiences well, it might affect you for the rest of your life, sexually, of course. Yeah. Another one is sexual abuse. If you have been abused in the past sexually, it's going to haunt you, of course. So that's why whenever someone suffers sexual abuse, they're encouraged to go for therapy, counseling therapy, to heal. They have to heal before they engage in any other thing. That's why when like people that suffers from RAPE, I don't want to mention it because there are things you don't say on Facebook. People that suffers from RAPE, they are psychologically tormented. That even when they see SES scene, sexual scene, that thing comes back. So imagine you engaging in any sexual activity with them. It's going to affect the way they perform. So sexual abuse is also another psychological factor. Another one is poor body posture, poor body image. Some people think, oh, because I'm fat, I won't be able to perform well. They're already doubting themselves. They're already doubting themselves in the sense that, oh, I can't perform well because I'm fat. Of course, you won't perform well. If you say you won't perform, you won't perform well. So poor body image, you need to be confident in yourself. No matter your body image, whether you're big, tiny. Some even said that if you're fat, that means you can't do well. Who says that? It's not by body size. It's not by body size. There are people that can do more than people that are slim. So pre-ejaculation is not defined, sexual performance is not defined by body size. So if you are always doubting yourself because of the way you look, of course, you're going to doubt yourself in bed when you're with your woman. And that could lead to poor performance, actually. So poor body image can actually mess your mental health, mess your psychological, health, and that could affect your performance in bed. And that one is depression. Let's say you suffered a loss, or you're depressed, or you had a bad, breakup or relationship that led into depression. If you are depressed, I don't think you can perform well. No, If you're joining us, welcome, guys. Welcome. So, mm, so of course, you won't perform well if you are depressed. You need to be in a right state of mind to be able to perform well. So, another psychological cause of this premature ejaculation is depression. Okay, then worrying about this premature ejaculation, you already have it. Let's say you already have it, I know, and you are still worrying about it. Each time you want to engage in a sexual activity, you are worrying, oh, am I sure I'm going to do well this time around? I hope what happened last time doesn't happen again. Of course, it's going to affect you. You are going to, like I say, it's going to lead to anxiety. Anxiety is never good for anything in life. Even when you are driving, when you're going for an exam, when you are doing cooking, when you anything that you're doing it in this life and you are anxious about it, you are not going to do well. That's it. So if you are worried about your performance, you are worried about what is going to happen, it can affect what is going to happen actually. So worrying has never solved any problem. So the best thing you can do is to get solution, not to worry. Look for solution actually, okay? And not to worry. So another one is guilty feeling that makes us to rush. What do I mean by guilt feeling that makes us to rush? This is especially for people that are unmarried and you are engaging in sexual activity with someone. Okay? You know that is wrong. What you're doing is wrong. Of course, you're going to do everything fast. Or let's say let's say you sneak out of the house to go meet a guy and you guys have to do another thing, you have to rush over it so that you get back before anything happens, before anything goes wrong. So that rush is not good for any sexual activity. If you want to engage in sexual activity, you have to calm down, be relaxed, and be able to do your thing gingerly. Okay? Before going to anywhere. You have to be able to relax and do things. If you rush over it, it's not going to end well. That is just it. So if you're joining, guys, welcome. If you have any question or you have anything to contribute, you can actually drop your contribution, okay? Here, we're more than welcome to have you. Another thing that can actually affect is stress. Oh, if you're stressed up, I don't think you can perform well. Yeah. So we should also pity our men. Our men, we should pity them when it comes to this type of thing. If you're stressed, you're unlikely to perform well. You need to be relaxed, like I said, to be able to do that. Okay? So you need to relax and focus. If you don't focus, I don't think you'll be able to. Another thing is relationship problems. If you're having relationship problems now, that one is another problem. You cannot. You only do well when you are relaxed with somebody you are with. If you're not relaxed with somebody, if you're having problem, you be like, turn. Can we have this? Let's have this. You climb, you come down. It could make you rush over things because you don't even want to, you just want to collect and go. You be rush over it so that you leave the person. You understand? So relationship problem can actually cause it as well. So how do we check whether what is the major cause? Well, how do we check? You have to go and see a medical professional, okay, to be able to check. You need to do history taking, physical examination of your prostate. You need to do blood tests, hormonal dysfunction tests to know what is wrong. Is there any hormone that's low or high? Is your sperm motility okay? All these things are things you need to check. You need to go see a medical professional to be able to check all this. When you rule out of biological problems, biological causes, that's when you can say, oh, let's go to psychological. For psychological, you need to, sometimes things you do might not be the main thing. You need to go for counseling. Counseling is one thing that we neglect so much, but I don't know that it helps. You need to go for therapy, especially if you have sexual abuse in the past. if you have been abused, you need to go for therapy. Okay? You need to go for therapy. Another thing is you need to free your mind from any form of anxiety. Give yourself time. Prepare for SES. Prepare for this. So we are talking about solutions to this premature ejaculation now. You need to relax before you engage in any sexual activity. You don't need to rush over it. The more you rush over it, the more you're rushing your body, the more you're rushing your sperm. And once you start rushing, you're going to continue to rush. Before you know what is happening, it becomes part of you that you can no longer control. So why not relax and engage in this? Engage more in foreplay. We cannot overemphasize. We cannot on the role of foreplay. Very important, both for benefit of the man and the woman. Engage in don't be too quick to penetrate. No. Engage, because you know that the moment you're penetrating, you're lazy. Why not engage in foreplay? That way your mind will be, be distracted from ejaculating. Engage. The other aspect of sexual play, it mustn't be penetration. So engage in foreplay so that by the time you are ready to penetrate, the time must have been of over 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And also the person you are doing this with is okay as well to say, oh, let's go there. It can't just come in and go immediately. No. Engage in foreplay. And also another solution is that you can decide to stay away from sexual intercourse for a while. If you see yourself, you are always coming quickly, why not stay away for a while? Stay away for a while. Practice abstinence. Work on your psychological health. Okay? Reflect on your sexual health. What am I doing wrong? You understand? You can't solve the problem by, okay, let me try this person. Maybe this person will help me last long. Or this person. No, the problem is you. The problem is not the person you are doing this with. The problem is you. You need to sit down and reflect and check if, oh, what am I doing wrong? When did this start? Did this start from day one or recently? What could be the problem? Am I stressed? Am I under pressure? Do I rush over it? You understand? Go for counseling if you think that is overwhelming. Be ready to seek for help. Do not die in silence. Let me tell you, premature ejaculation is problem in 50% of homes. In 50% of homes, women are not satisfied. So you need to sit down and think over it. Sometimes you need to communicate with your partner. What do you think? Did I do well? What do you think I can do to improve? Communication. You need to be open. You can't deal with it alone. Be open to communicate with your partner. What can I do to improve this? Okay? So the first thing I said is engaging in foreplay to prolong the sexual intercourse time. Second one is abstinence, to reflect on your sexual health, what could be the problem. Okay? Another one is being relaxed before, giving time. Prepare for it. Remove yourself from, if you come back and you are stressed, do not even engage. If you come back from work and you are so stressed up, do not engage. It's better you don't engage than to go in and come out after 2 seconds and it will start ringing in your head, oh, I'm not doing well. It will start damaging your mental health. Why not just leave it for that day and rest maybe tomorrow or in the middle of the night? You know, people think it's only in the night that we can do this. People think it's only in the night that they can have sexual intercourse. People think it's only in the night that I can engage. When it's dark, everywhere is dark. What happened in the morning at 5 a.m.? What happened in the afternoon, 12 a.m.? You take a break from work and say, let me go back and see my wife. What happened around 10 a.m.? Have you tried 10 a.m.? You know, have to change time. It mustn't be it's 11 p.m. It mustn't be 10 p.m. It mustn't be that in the evening. You have to change time. You will see that you might enjoy it early in the morning. You might enjoy it around 12 noon. So it mustn't be that evening time. So why not change time? If you are tired, leave it. If a woman says she's tired, leave her. Because she's not going to enjoy it. It doesn't make sense. You can give her time. let's say 4 a.m., touch her again. She must have rested. You must have rested as well. And come back and do a better job. Okay? And do a better job. So another thing is there are condoms that have numbing effect. Using condom can actually increase the time that someone ejaculates because the sensitivity is reduced. You skin, they say skin to skin is sweeter. Okay, but using condom can reduce, increase the timing. Can increase the time. So what you need to do is do what? I think somebody's calling me. Let me see whether I can answer the person. Okay, sorry for that, guys. Okay, so where was I before the distraction? So, like, okay, I was in the solutions. Okay, the solutions now. So there are condoms that have numbing effect. That when you use it, it reduces the sensitivity of the penis. Okay, so that you can increase the time. Yeah, that you actually ejaculate. Yeah, there are condoms like that. All you need to do is ask questions. If skin to skin is making you to do what you're not supposed to do, or not to underperform, then use condom and reduce the sensitivity to to ejaculate quick. Yeah. Remember, don't forget foreplay. Even if you're using condom, you still need to do, engage in foreplay. Yeah, you still need to engage in foreplay. Another thing is practicing exercise, Kegel exercise. Kegel exercise is not only for it's not only for women. Men as well can practice Kegel exercise where they engage in pelvic floor muscle exercise. Holding your urine. You want to urinate, you hold it halfway, strengthening your pelvic floor muscle so that when you want to ejaculate, you could be able to say, oh, let me practice that I've been practicing before. Let me hold again to see whether I could hold back. So when your pelvic floor muscle is weak, you cannot do that. You can't hold it. When it's coming, it's coming. So practice strengthening your pelvic floor muscle. It's not only for women, men also can do that. Yeah. There's also what we call pause and squeeze technique. When you're about to ejaculate, you stop and squeeze the tip of your penis for a while. Continue it. Unless it's painful, you stop. To suppress that urge to ejaculate. It's called pause and squeeze. You pause and squeeze. Stop, squeeze the tip of your penis. It suppresses the urge to come up. Or you can do what we call pause and start. So when he wants to come, you remove your penis from there and engage in other sexual play. Then when the urge goes back, you go back again. That's what we call pause and start. You stop, the urge reduces, you continue again. Yeah. These are just the way to make sure that you don't ejaculate too quick. So at the end of the day, both of you will be happy. Because it doesn't make sense where only one person is satisfied. Because men, they're always satisfied, whether you like it or not. Once they ejaculate, they're fine. So why not make good use of that and also make the other person happy? Yeah. So I have talked about Kegel exercise. You need to engage in that. You need to do pause and squeeze or pause and start, foreplay, abstinence, abstaining from sexual intercourse for a while, relaxing and engage in, relaxing before sex, making sure that you relax. Also eating well. You need to eat well. If you are tired, if you're hungry, you cannot perform well. Drink well, hydrate yourself. Remember, blood flow. This ejaculation and election are also enhanced, are also good when there is a good flow of blood in your system. So you need to make sure that you're drinking water to enhance circulation. You are eating food that I'm coming to food that you can eat, that you need to eat for this to happen. So you need to drink fluid, increase your fluid intake, drink water. Okay. So these are the possible solutions when it comes to psychological. If you have been sexually abused before, you need to seek help. You need to go for therapy. You need to open up. If you're having problem with your wife, you need to sort issues before you engage in a sexual play. You cannot be having issues and you want to do. You're deceiving yourself. Unless it's a makeup do. If it's a makeup do, you can, but you need to make it worth it. So there's no question for now. I know not many people will ask questions in this kind of thing because it's kind of a sensitive issue that people don't talk about, and I quite understand. You can actually send me an email or inbox me to ask your question, okay? So let's go to the condom. I think what's some of this condom? There are condoms that have this numbing cream in it that help reduce premature ejaculation. I'm trying to remember the name of the condom. I've forgotten. Yeah, there are condoms that help. Yeah. I'm just trying to remember the name of the condom. If I remember it, I will tell you guys. Duress prolong. Duress prolong. It has numbing effect. Duress prolong. It has numbing effect. Yeah. So what are the medication? There are medication that also helps, but I don't talk about medication on my live video because people will abuse it. So if you want medications that help with this, you need to go and visit your health professional and sexual health professional and get the right prescription for you. So I don't like talking about medication on my live video because I don't want people to start abusing them. Okay? So there are topical creams you could use that can numb it and make you last long. Okay? Not Viagra. No. Viagra will just make you stand. Even if it make you stand, will it make you last? No. So, and people using Viagra know that it's not good for your heart. Know that, and no peace. Too much of everything is not good. There are reasons why Viagra were produced. But people are abusing it now because of what it's doing. But are you looking at the long effect, the lasting effect on it of it? So that is it. So let's go to food. Food to avoid and food to eat. Food to avoid. I just want to finish about psychological and biological before going to food, because you are what you eat. You are what you eat. So let's say you consume junks. What is it going to give you? Just imagine what junks will give you. Will you perform well with junks? No. You are what you eat. So junks won't give you anything that you want. So avoid the following food if you want to have good erection, sustain, and last. Make it last. Avoid these foods I'm going to mention. Junks, starchy food, sugary drinks, alcohol. Too much alcohol is not good. All these things slows down the blood flow. Without proper blood flow, there is not going to be good erection. That's why a woman will touch you, you are flat. A woman touches every trigger point, you are flat. Before you can sustain erection, you have to drink a medication. You're not alive. You need to think about what you eat. Sugary food, alcohol, smoking. You understand? Carbonated drinks is not good. Coffee. You're always drinking coffee. It's not good. These are the things that you should avoid. Salty food is not good for your blood pressure. And anything that have affect blood pressure affects your blood flow. Avoid it. If you like, write them down. Too much of salt, too much of sugar. I would say too much of everything is bad. Too much pizza, pasta. You're always eating junks. Avoid them. Alcohol, smoking, avoid them. Sugar, you're always drinking Coke, carbonated drinks, energy drinks. You are just killing your sex drive. You are squashing it. You are squeezing it to buy. Okay, so you need to stop all this junk food. They are not good for you. You might say, oh, what will I eat now if I stop all this thing? How can I not eat red meat? How can I not drink Coke? How can I not drink alcohol? I say too much of everything is bad. Can't be in a day you have consumed 500 grams of sugar or 1,000 grams in a go. No. You are killing it. So you're not asking me, oh, what can I not eat? If I can't eat all these things, what can I not eat? What happens to your vegetables? What happens to your fruits? Do you know one fruit that people neglect that are powerful, that is powerful when it comes to sexual health of men? Do you know one fruit people neglect? Thank you, Chisom. Do you know one fruit people neglect? If you have anyone that is having this premature ejaculation, go and drag them. They need to eat fruit and vegetable. But do you know one fruit that people neglect that are powerful when it comes to premature ejaculation? Watermelon. Watermelon. People neglect it. Oh, watermelon is watermelon. You can eat it, can make it a smoothie, can eat the seed as well. Watermelon. Yeah. Contains amino acid that helps in blood flow. Yeah. Ginger, garlic. All these are anti-inflammatory agents. It has anti-inflammatory agents that fight inflammation. Ginger, garlic, watermelon, spinach. Spinach has potassium and folate. Spinach is like green vegetable, yeah? Banana, high in potassium. That helps with the heart. No, you're not seeing this. Dark chocolate. Supplements. What supplements are you taking? People say, oh, I eat enough. No, we can never get enough from food. You need supplements. I always advertise, oh, buy this supplement, buy our wellness pack. Do you know how many people that has testified that their sexual life improved after taking one pack? Just one pack. Because it contains so many things: minerals, vitamins, omega-3, fatty acid, and antioxidants. Because all these things we eat are never enough. Because check what we eat in a day. From morning to night, if you divide what you eat, half of it are junks that don't give you anything. They just go to your fat, subcutaneous tissue and add fat there. You just be getting bloated and fat. But inside you are empty. So you need good food to be able to perform well as a man. What happened to your oyster? What happened to your pumpkin? Ugu leaf, ugu seed. Strawberries, almonds. Do you know almonds? Very powerful. Very, very powerful. Carrots, very powerful. Avocados. These are the things we can get in our area. Instead of you to be eating that biscuit, oh, let me eat sausage today. I want to eat sausage. Why not buy watermelon and eat and go to bed? These are the food that you can take and they are powerful. For yourself, people classify evidence of good living by how you are, how big you are. No. Are you healthy inside? You might not be healthy inside. It's not about being robust. Are you healthy? Can you do well when you are called upon to? So you need to review your diet. Go out and check what you eat. If you're a wife, you need to give your husband good food. And you as a man, you need to allow your wife give you a good food. Not like, oh, I'm going out with a man, or you went out, you drank 1 crate of beer. Yeah. So you need to check your diet as well. If you say that you are psychological balance, fine. What of what you eat? You are what you eat. So if you're not eating well, you need to start eating well now so that you can perform well in bed. Avoid sugar, avoid salt. Too much of it is good, is bad. Avoid alcohol and smoking. Carbonated drinks, avoid it. Coffee, starchy food, junks, red meats. I'm not saying you should not eat any of this, but let it be the smallest percentage of what you eat. Make up with vegetables and fruits. Yeah. So guys, so these are the things I really wanted to share with you. We'll be coming often here to talk about these life issues that people don't really talk about. These life issues that people don't really talk about. That brings problems. It brings problems, but no one wants to talk about it because you'll be seen as being weak. No. I said I will stop at 7 o'clock, but I think I got to stop now. Someone is even calling me. So I wish you guys all the best. And if you have any question, you can drop. And thank you for watching. Thank you. Thank you for watching. My YouTube lovers, thank you. I'm back again. And I'm back with new updates, okay? So we'll be having fun and we'll also be learning while we go. This page, people don't know me well on this page, but that doesn't mean that I'll give up because people don't know me on that page. We need to build up that page. Like, let's build it up. People normally know me on the Dimma Evelyn profile page, but this one is a new page I want to build up, and we'll continue to go live in this one until we are done building it up. Okay. So this way I'm going to be going live. I'm not going to move away from this. Whether 3 people are watching me or 5 people are watching me, we're going to be on this one and do our thing. And my YouTube lovers, thank you so much. I love you guys. I'm sorry that I left you long time, but I'm back like I never left. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. If you're watching me, just click on the like button, like, so that other people can see this as well. And thank you for being here. I really appreciate you guys. You're one and only celebrating us, not entrepreneur. Yeah. So let's sign out, okay? And I will see you probably next tomorrow for another interesting topic. What's the topic? I think I wrote down the topic I was supposed to I'm going to talk about next tomorrow. Tomorrow is Valentine, so I don't think I'll be coming online tomorrow for anything. So tomorrow, okay, we're going to talk about this. There have been controversies surrounding this. Does less sexual intercourse leads to prostate problems in men? Men has been saying, oh, if you don't engage in too much of this, if you don't have intercourse, every day, or let's say 4 times in a week, you're going to develop prostate problem. Is it true? Is it not true? Let's find out next tomorrow. Yeah. Let's find out whether it's true next tomorrow. And I love you guys. Thank you. And for those that's going to come back to watch after, thank you. Like, love, and share. And I will see you next tomorrow. Same time, 5 p.m., 6 p.m. Nigeria time, African time, 5 p.m. UK time. Thank you and bye. Okay, let's end this one. My YouTube lovers, thank you so much, guys. We're done, okay? And I will be seeing you guys often.